Thank you for the first person that applauded. Just to begin, Techgrounds, where did we start? Started all in 2019. For myself, before I landed in an IT job, I was passing through 3 different directions before I found what I wanted to be. And that's important just to start our story, because just imagine the only thing you want to do in your life was be a professional basketball player, but because of an injury, your dream is broken. So what you're gonna do? What's the next steps? No qualifications, no prior experience, but still make it towards being a cloud engineer. Same, Alfia, mother with 2 kids, from a migration background, limited social network, but want to join the labor market, want to participate. But yeah, where do you go next to? How do you manage your kids afterwards? Moya Leva, one of the youngest students ever to join us, 19 years old when he came to us, thought he knew what he wanted to do, become a physical therapist, but the traditional education system didn't work for him and didn't know what exactly he wanted to do. And Lalinka, wheelchair bound, no job, no prior experiences, but really wanted to do something, wanted to be active, but also lost in the journey of what she wanted to become and what was possible for her in her situation. And that's what our mission is as Techgrounds. So what we do is, in the Netherlands, we have a huge shortage of IT talent, and a lot of job openings, but still those 2 parts didn't find each other. So our mission is train hidden talent, but with a focus on diversity and inclusion, so more women in the IT sector. And what we do is not just educate them, we first start to discover and let people know what IT jobs are available so they can recognize where they want to go, and then help them orientate towards a fitting IT job based on their profile, on their skill level. And we don't do it alone, so we scout people from the local level, together with municipalities, but also with local initiatives that are already active, because we believe in everybody there's a little bit of an IT specialist hidden, so we just need to take it out. And the first thing we do is give people access towards what is an IT job, how does the IT field look like, and if you discover what you want to be, where do you start? Just to give people guidance. Because if you don't know what's possible, you don't know where you want to go or where you might end up. And once we scouted the hidden talent, we give them the necessary skills. But the main focus is on the soft skills. A lot of people, when they come to us, have no prior experience working in a field similar to IT, how to present themselves. So we try to get them out of their shield. But also provide them with all the necessary tools they need. So the first thing we were shocked to discover is how much people lack access towards a laptop, something basic. So we provide them access to a laptop, anything they need, and help them through peer learning to get the necessary skills, but also take them into a world they might never consider. Like some things we add in our soft skills is access to entrepreneurship. So you see the image of the business model canvas, just to have them experience new things. And like the image you saw, so the neighborhoods we target are neighborhoods that might be considered deprived areas. So this is a picture of Amsterdam Southeast, where we go to the local level with students that already passed through our program to inspire others. We're underground with different job fairs. And the thing is, what makes our project, if you ask me, very special is the diversity we see from people that come to us. One of the things we do is take away barriers, and it can be access to financing, access to transportation, access to laptops, all the different challenges that people might face are very diverse because the people approaching us are also diverse. So the first thing we do is make the education free. And that you would think, that gives everybody access. But we have situations where people hadn't enough food for transport, even food at the end of the day because they couldn't work. So they didn't have the focus on the education. So we make it accessible. So most things we do are free of charge. But the other thing we do is look up for cooperation. So the first thing also do is let companies sign up, because once we find this talent, the next step should be landing them in sustainable jobs. But also with municipalities. So we also give our knowledges, the things we see, together with municipalities to show them, this is what we see, these are the solutions that are needed. And we also give them knowledge about if somebody comes to them and says, so I want to do something in IT, how do you respond? How do you know which next step to provide them? So because of the funding we got from the European Union, we had availability to experiment, just to try different methods. And because of that, in just the area we started, we trained 227 people towards an IT job. But that also meant we could roll out our program throughout the Netherlands. And we have managed to reach more than 6,000 people, 1,100 people have orientated, and 460 people landed in an IT job without any prior knowledge before coming to us.